Hello guys, this is Frank, and in this Arma 3 video, I want to show you guys a new feature that I've added to my Takistan Insurgency mission, which is a vanilla, mod-free Insurgency style mission that I made for Arma 3. I hosted it on my server, but I haven't released it officially, publicly yet, as of making this video, but I may mostly just test new scripts and new ideas out in this mission, and then I port it over to Takistan if it works, and if it fits the context. Anyway, for Takistan Insurgency, I would like to make the civilian interaction more in-depth, because right now all you could do is you can question them, and it's just a 16-second long animation usually when you question them, and then after the time has passed, he either gives you intel or he doesn't, and there's no context of the conversation or anything like that. It's not very immersive, not very realistic, and it's not really engaging. So what I did is I wrote a quick proof of concept script. It's not even where I want it to be, because I want it to be an actual interactive system where you're actually asking the questions, choosing what to say, but for now, it's just a very more robust system where it just randomly chooses what you say. Your greeting is random, everything you say is random, everything he says is random, and it's a quick thing, it's not taking up too much time. So when I question this guy now, he should face me. Sometimes it doesn't work. I'm gonna stop, there you go. He waves. The guy says hello. My greeting will be different. The thing I say after I greet him is different. He actually gave me intel. He says, I saw a man with an AKS-74U at grid. He gives me a grid coordinate. I think it was about bearing 72 from here. He's about 141 meters away from here. Bearing 72. Assuming that's more like this. 150 meters just about over here. Sure enough, there's a guy right there with a gun. So he could have been talking about him. He could have. He picks out a random enemy within a certain radius of him, and he gives you a bearing and some information about him. That's an example of intel he can give you. So they won't always tell you about, a weapons cache or whatever. They may tell you about something more immediate. Because when you're clearing a red grid and there's always that one fucking guy who's hiding in a house. Well, now civilians are kind of useful, as far as like you can just question them. Like, have you seen anyone around? They'll be like, yeah, he's fucking over there, I don't know. And also, depending on the difficulty, if you if the difficulty is set so that you could see enemies on the map, then he will also reveal that enemy on your map. So he'll like mark them on the map, in a sense, depending on the difficulty. So, using the reveal command. Anyway, that's that. That's just an example. Also, the reason why I was able to question him is because I am an intelligence specialist. So this intelligence specialist loadout or role acts as an interpreter in a sense. So only I can really get intel. I may make it so that if you're not an intelligence specialist, maybe they'll speak your language or whatever. But so for example, if I set this to false and make myself not an intelligence specialist, question this guy. I don't think I talked to this guy yet. Nope. So now I'm acting as not an interpreter. Say, hey, excuse me, sir. Turns and waves. Do you speak English? Shakes his head. And the reaction will be different. It may say he looks confused, he looks oblivious, stuff like that, He has no idea what I'm saying, stuff like that. The answer you'll get is different. Because I'm not an intelligence specialist, I can't understand what he's saying. I don't know the local language, whatever. It's the grunt, basically. That's the system I have set up right now. I don't know if you guys would like that for the Takistan Insurgency. I like doing it on my Takistan Insurgency, though. I'm going to expand upon it. I would like to make it so that there's dialogues and shit where you have to click the buttons or choose what your guy has to say to that guy, and it'll be a whole complex system. I kind of want to make it feel more like you're dealing with the civilians and getting in to get their intel, get their side, and stuff like that. And there's a whole lot more ideas I have with that, but I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about that. I don't know. Some people like it, some people don't. A lot of people don't give a fuck about civilians or any of that interaction. In that case, this is not the mission for you to begin with, but yeah. Civilian interaction is very important with me. And also I added so you could give them orders like go away, stop, get down, shit like that. Little basic stuff. But yeah, anyway, that's that. That's all I have to show. Just a little bit of civilian interaction. Let me see if I can question this guy. I might have already talked to him. Chilling at the ATM. Yeah, I already talked to him, apparently. So some of these commands I still have to work on, so if I tell him to go away, that won't work yet. Alt works, and I can tell him to get down. Thing. Just have to be pointing at him. And there you go. Fix the get up. Nope, gotta work on that. Alright. But your guy does an animation when you tell him stuff. It'll be fixed once I release it. And you're, see, as I tell him stuff to go away, even when you tell him, is gonna be random. Oh, he actually is listening. Maybe I did fix it. See, tell him to get the fuck out of here, get out of the way. I can tell him to halt. Stop moving. I can tell him to get up. I don't know if that'll work. Yeah, no, I gotta fix that. But there you go, that's just some things. Sorry to make this fucking video way longer than I meant to, but that's just some other shit I'm working on. I'm working on all kinds of scripts and missions and stuff, but this is something I want to port to Takistan Insurgency, because I love Takistan way more than Altis. So yeah, anyway, I'm done rambling, and hopefully the video is enjoyable to watch in some way. Maybe you like this feature. I would like to put this in Takistan. If not, then whatever. It is what it is, and that's that. Rock out.